WF representing Palace, so let us tell you about Palace.
Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Crystal Palace 2. And that was a bit of a wild game. Very end-to-end game. And for me personally, a very disappointing game, actually. You know, going ahead in about the hour mark, I think it was. Chalobah gave us the lead, and he also took it away from us from that piece of defending. I think he was very hot and cold in this game. You know, he had some moments where he was absolutely brilliant, and other moments where you're thinking, well, what the hell are you doing? Obviously, if I was to give man the match for Wolves players, I would have given it to Chalobah for being in the way of Mateta's shot, for giving it first one, for the first goal, I mean. But it's just a little bit unfortunate, I think. We had so many chances in this game to kill it off, to put it to bed, and we just didn't finish our dinner, really. I think the main person I'm looking at is Ismail Assar. I think we scored, and he had 2 or 3 chances within about 5 minutes of us scoring, and they were very good opportunities. I think the first one, he was stretching a little bit and he was leaning back, so obviously the ball went over. And then we intercepted the ball really high up, and you know, we got a good chance in there, but he took the shot way too soon. The shot was miles wide. It looked really close on the TV, but it was absolutely miles wide. He should be doing better in front of goal, but I think it comes back to 2 players in particular for me that just sort of held us back a little bit. I think the first one was Kamada, and I don't think that's any fault of his own. The fact that he's not really a number 8. Obviously, when Chet Decore came on later on to the game, Will Hughes, I think they're more suited to that role. But Daichi Kamada's not a number 8, he's number 10. And whenever we were going forwards, I couldn't fault him at all. He was really good today. But the fact that he's just not strong enough physically in this Premier League, just a little bit unfortunate for him that, you know, he can't really make it work in that position. Obviously, in the 10, if he was played there, he would be doing much better for us. But it is what it is. And finally is Eddie Nketiah. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but out of our big money signings that we've ever made in the Premier League, like, you know, Mamadou Sakho, Christian Benteke, Odsonne Edouard, those are the 3 that sort of pop to mind of being bigger purchases. But out of all of the ones I've just listed, I know it's only been, 6 games, 7 games for Nketiah, if you include the cup, probably by 8 or 9 games. Has this got to be one of the worst £30 million we've ever spent?
Yeah, comfortably. I know we spent 30 million on Eddie Nketiah, but I think that's 29 million too many. Generally, I'm really disappointed because we played really well. We should have been way, way ahead. But when we went 1-0 up, Wolves absolutely went to pieces. And the crowd are booing. They couldn't pass each other. Sarr had 2 brilliant chances to put the game to bed. Score either one of them, go 2-0 up and the game's dead. And he didn't, and he missed, missed by miles, and that is really shocking. It really is. I mean, that is the difference between like 3 points and 1 point, or even no points. But generally, should have won the game. Loads of 19 shots, 10 on target, 28 shot touches in their box. How are we not winning this game? I have no idea. Have no idea when it going forward. I thought we generally everybody played okay. I don't think no one was really bad, probably except for Nketiah and Sarr, but no one was really outstanding. And we've got to find a way of playing, you know, the strikers playing better. And one more quick thing, Schlupp, what is the point of bringing him on, really? Why not bring on one of the kids? Why not bring Agbenoni, and go forward? You know, just don't get that at all. But always happy with a point away from home, but undoubtedly this is 2 points dropped again, a really poor Wolves side. I know Wolves score, and I know they concede, and we got back into it, which is, you know, thank God we did. But really and truly, we had to be putting this game to bed. We had 2-3 chances in the first half. I mean, Chalobah had a great chance. I know that he blocked Mateta's shot, but I think he would have been that would have been disallowed. But Chalobah's shot definitely wouldn't have been disallowed. He was comfortably onside. How's he not even making a decent connection there? God only knows. He scored a great goal, to be fair to him. But the defending was so poor for Wolves' first goal. He just basically sold himself. Let LaCroix had to come over, which left a guy in the middle on his own. He still made a bit of a meal of it, but obviously he scored. And their second goal was just like a knife through butter, isn't it? Mark goes on an overlap, and all of a sudden there's a massive gap behind him. What happened to like squeezing in and pressing the play in the middle of the park? But we didn't do anything really. But this is undoubtedly it's 2 points dropped and not a point gained in any way, shape, or form.
I think other things we have to remember is that Henderson made some really, really vital saves in this game just to keep us in it. I think Mateta played well. Obviously, he could have had that chance that got blocked by Chalobah, obviously, and also right at the death of the game. Granted, I'm not going to be too upset about it, but I do see why it was disallowed, the goal. But I do see also the fact that Munoz had the right to go for the ball, but the second he has two hands on that ball, you can't really kick it out of his hands. No. Good finish from Mateta, even though it wasn't counted.
It was.
But I think overall it was a good performance from us. But, just slight defence, like lapses in judgment, like mistakes in our defence is what really caused us to go 2-0 down, really, for us to concede 2 goals. And yeah, definitely, I agree with you. 2 points dropped in this game. And it gives me confidence for the future, for when we've got all our players back. But right now, all of our players are gone. Will Hughes, literally, as he was getting subbed off, he got his 5th yellow card, so he's now suspended for Fulham.
That's idiotic.
What on earth are we going to do against Fulham? Is it going to be Decore and Kamada now? Probably.
Yeah, who else is there?
There's no one else to play. We've gone into the season saying we play a 2-man midfield, and we've got 4 good midfielders, and 3 of them are injured, and 1 of them now suspended. So, sick.
I know.
Finally, who's your man of the match today?
Honestly, I have absolutely no idea.
I'm giving mine to Henderson because he kept us in the game.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I mean, to be fair, as I said, nobody was great and nobody was bad, but everyone was very average. But yeah, Henderson kept us in there with 2 fabulous saves, 1 in the first, 1 in the second with his face. So yeah, I agree with you, but I'm struggling.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching, and as always, up the Palace, I guess.